This is the rough life. You get a UFC win, and you get to go back to not Harrisburg, but lovely San Diego. And now look at the guy's got the Prada glasses on. He's the big star. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm hanging in there. These glasses are not the result of me splurging after the fight. Yeah, I've had these. I had these on in the first one. First interview we did, I had them on.
All right.
Yeah, I've been saving.
Okay.
Saving.
All right. You're very grounded. You're going to get the little Debbie snack cakes or something at Walmart. Is that what you splurged on? You're now up to a robust 222 or something.
222. I was 222 by time of the fight.
Yeah.
We're building things here.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm trying to get up to about 225.
All right.
So. Solid meat though.
A real fat ass at 205, right? You can tell he's really ballooned up. Lifestyle not too bad. I mean, today it's what are we? Early February. It's probably about 65 degrees out here in San Diego.
Is it 65?
Yeah, something 60.
It is getting warm.
Yeah.
Up here.
Well, I'm a little lighter than you, as you can see, so it doesn't warm me up as much. So I think you get heated a little quicker.
Right. Got you. Albedo and stuff. I get how that works.
I don't know. There's been this big thing. I don't know if you. You're on Twitter. I don't know if you follow this stuff, but there's been this big thing with like King Mo and Josh Koscheck and Daly and all on like skin color and levels. And I'm like, I'm not getting involved in that. I'll get John Mayer in that and get in trouble.
Speaking of John Mayer,
yeah, what was that?
That.
You know what? I thought all he said was that he didn't like black women, but then I read it. I'm like, dude, that's a little more serious than just pick him.
He could have stopped it. Like, I don't really like black chicks. Love them, but it's just not what I do. That's cool. But then he took it like I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
He was doing Aryan Nation and David Duke, and like, dude, that's a little sensitive at that point. Hey, so let's go back to fight night off of the John Mayer stuff. Cut. So what was fight night like? Just the atmosphere first, before the fight. Like, what's it like your debut fight and being around all those big fighters and back in the locker rooms and seeing Dana White walk through and all these celebrities and.
Right. It's a little crazy. It's kind of weird the night that you fight because in my mind I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying to pull it together, and not like, oh yeah, that's whatever. It's just Dana. I gotta fight. You know what I mean? And, oh hey, whatever. Hey, Fertitta. Yeah, whatever. I gotta fight. Like, I'm just focused on just performing and getting out there and execution. And I didn't really appreciate the atmosphere until after I was done. After I was done, I went backstage and I hadn't eaten since brunch that morning in the hotel at 7, and I was like, oh yeah, that's Joe Rogan. Oh man, as I'm eating my chicken fingers, oh yeah, Anthony Johnson, what's up, man? It's cool. It was real cool.
Well, give us perspective on this. You were just mentioning you come out of the fight, you dominated. We look like you dominated, and yet you said you're still a little dinged up, you're still a little achy, right? Mm-hmm. Did he hit you? Was it Stan who injured you, or how'd you get injured? Or at least feel achy?
Well, it was kind of one of those like I fell on my knee and then I landed on my head. I don't know. I hurt myself off my own takedown. I don't even know how I can. Only I could get into a fight where I don't get hit as much and still manage to get hurt.
Nice.
I don't even know how that happens, but my hat's off to Brian Stan for that.
So in the performance, when I wrote it up afterwards up on Yahoo, I was like, awesome performance, great ground control. Now all Phil needs to do is kind of get better on the feet, because we didn't get to see a lot of that, and feel comfortable on the ground with submissions. Right. Do you not feel comfortable with submissions, or you felt so comfortable in those positions that you figured, hey, I'm going to dominate this way?
It was all like game plan. They wanted me to go for safe submissions. They didn't want so much risky submissions, especially for the first go round. I mean, to finish would have been awesome, but at the same time, you definitely don't want to lose your first one because you got overzealous and trying to finish the toughest man in the business. So it's a matter of just waiting and going for what's there and not chasing it down too hard,
So it's just a matter of kind of feeling comfortable that you're not going to lose control going for a submission?
Right. That's all it is. It's just knowing that you're going to get it, and even if you don't get it, you're going to recover into another good position. That's pretty much all.
Yeah. Is it safe to draw a parallel with you? And I know he's got more fights now, but Cain Velasquez, because people get on Cain Velasquez, and I always tell him, I'm like, he's destroying people on the ground. Yeah, he's not finishing people with submissions. Maybe he's not comfortable, but he is pounding the crap out of people. Mm-hmm. So is that a fair comparison? Maybe you at the start, and maybe Cain where he is like 5 fights in?
Nah, Cain is a different kind of beast.
Yeah.
Cain is like, I'm like aspirin. Cain is like crack.
Yeah.
He is dangerous. I'm telling you.
I don't think the fans realize it. I don't think the media realize what it's like to go in there with that guy, because he's throwing around guys who are 240 to 260 like they're me.
Yeah. He's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Cain is he's nuts. Every time I get a chance to train with him, he seriously is like, I feel like we wrestle and it's like, man, like how does he throw me around in wrestling? I'm supposed to know what I'm doing when we wrestle. Nah, he's good, man.
Wow.
He's unbelievable.
So is it too much to say, because I've written this a couple times, and who knows, it hasn't happened yet. Can he, strength-wise and technique-wise, out-wrestle Lesnar? Is that possible?
I mean, when you got technique like he has, you don't have to use strength all the time. You don't have to go to strength. But it's it'd be hard to say, whether he can necessarily out wrestle him on just strength. But he has the type of technique where he definitely can out slick him. Yeah. I mean, he's very agile. I mean, for a big man, he's a freaking agile man. Let me tell you.
All right. So post fight, what kind of feedback did you get on Twitter, on the web? Did it blow up a little bit? Phil, Mr. Wonderful, or you must have some more fans now?
Oh yeah. My fans took good care of me. They gave me some good feedback, and is actually I had some pre-fight hate. People were like, really? Brian Stan's going to smash you, and it's cool, whatever. And that same guy came back and said, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you look good. I mean, I wasn't going to call him out, but I thought that was dope, man. I got loyal fans, even though they don't always like me. So it's pretty cool.
Did you have anyone, like we did our interview? I pretty much cut all the fight stuff out because who cares, right? But we did all the Twitter stuff.
Right.
So that they think that was what the whole interview was about. Did you get any negative stuff on that? Like, oh, you're too cocky. How come you're not talking about the fights? You need to be a little more humble. Nothing like that.
No. People are like, man, this guy's silly.
Yeah.
That's just who I am. That's what I do. So,
well, I got to say, the last week has been disappointing. You need to get to work on Twitter. You're taking pictures of biscuits and waffles, and there's no fat chicks. I mean, come on, Tijuana's like 20 miles away. There's no trip to Tijuana, nothing. This weekend, you got to do something good.
I know. You know what? I just been laid up, like sleeping and watching Lost, man. See, you guys. I mean, my Twitter people know I bought the season of Lost, and that's all I've been doing. Just stacking those episodes, man. Trying to get them in so I can catch up on season 6, man. It's crazy.
All right. Well, I would recommend you got to catch up on Jersey Shore. I think they're coming. They're doing Jersey Shore, San Diego next. I made that up, but I want you as part of the cast. You can seriously get up to speed on Jersey Shore. You'll be good to go. It's better than Lost. It's not even close. It's a much better show.
It's a much better show. We should see if we can get cast on that. You and I,
I need to be on there.
Yeah.
The old fat guy who drinks and tries to, what do they call it? Creeping on 22-year-olds.
No, it's, are you stalking my life? Are you stalking lives?